Hello everyone and welcome back to Gigarex's Myths and Legends. And so today, as you notice, I am holding my cat. That's for very good reasons, because she is quite afraid of this creature, as should most cats, dogs, or any cattle specifically, actually. Today's creature is going to be about the Chupacabra. And unlike most myths that everyone thinks, the Chupacabra does not originate in Mexico, but very close to Mexico. In fact, the southern North America areas is where this creature has been spotted the most. And it's a very lizard-like looking creature from what most depictions are. Oh, we're going to go ahead and let her go. Apparently she feels safe now. But anyways, to continue on, the Chupacabra is thought to be multiple things, but to start off, the Chupacabra is known as goat sucker, which that's what the name Chupacabra stands for. Most of the characteristics of this creature is on four legs, scaly-like, has no genitals, and in several different pictations, it would actually have 3 fangs instead of 2, unlike a regular vampire. And that's where a lot of confusion comes up. That's the biggest proof that we have of a Chupacabra actually existing. Some people think it's an alien. Some people think it's a NASA experimentation gone wrong. But in all honesty, we have no real proof of what this is. A lot of people confuse dogs with a very bad case of mange. And the biggest thing about this is that, yes, a dog, coyote, wolf with mange could easily slaughter all these animals in cases that have been seen throughout the world. But the biggest thing is those 3 puncture marks that appear on these creatures' necks, because there isn't a creature out there that we know of that actually has 3 fangs that's gonna show up in the shape of, like, I guess a triangle if you were to play connect the dots with it. No. In fact, like I said, that brings up the biggest question about it. That's what makes this actually seem pretty realistic. Another thing is that there's been a case of where hundreds of cattle have been killed within a night. One day they were all fine, the farmer goes to bed, and then next thing you know, all of his goats and or cows have all been slaughtered. Not completely dry to the bone, as in the blood's been sucked, because that's been disproven that has happened multiple times. But they have had their blood sucked, and it's been quite obvious. So the biggest question here is, like, sure, if you had a very large, and I mean very large, pack of coyotes and wolves, and they don't even have to have mange to be able to do this, that would make sense. But coyotes and wolves aren't just gonna suck blood. They're gonna completely either devour their prey there, or they're gonna drag it off to somewhere else and bury it. It's just their nature. It's their way of refrigerating their meat. And I guess it's very hard to say. It just brings up so many different questions. It's not a vampire bat, because, well, vampire bats drink off of live cattle all the time. Those things don't die. I'm sure maybe they get rabies from it, but that's a different story. But it's a very confusing creature, I have said, and there's no real, like, color. Like, a lot of people say it's green, lizard-like, but a lot of people say it's brown lizard-like, a hairless creature, scaly skin, which a lot of it ends up depicting to a dog or canine with mange. But the kills that have happened with these cattle just don't reach out. A lot of people have thought that maybe a ferret is the main cause because it does bite these like chickens, but it mostly goes after chickens. You don't see cases of a ferret going and attacking a cow or a goat. A little bit too big for that for a ferret, right? So, another name for the Chupacabra that I've actually heard of is also known as the Mexican Bigfoot, as we all know, but it does not come from Mexican tales. It just comes from the southern part of North America, and it really ends up being in areas where there are more Hispanic people. I don't know if this is a coincidence. Maybe this is how these rumors got brought up. I have no clue. Now, today's video was really short because it's the Chupacabra. There isn't any like super big info on this creature of how big it's supposed to be, what it really does, what it really looks like. Scientists and other people have thought they have came up with a actual Chupacabra recently, and it really just turns out to be a large dog with mange. And the same case ends up happening with the confusion with werewolves too, because people tried to end up making it seem like the werewolf from Harry Potter. But we'll go into werewolves at a different time because that's a really big, different story. So I hope you guys all liked today's video. Like I said, I know it's really short, and it's probably what's going to be like because unless it's like Greek mythology, these creatures don't have a whole lot of like facts behind them. Please leave comments below. Subscribe if you want to keep helping me out. Like the video if you loved it, or if you just simply liked it. You don't have to love it. And hit the notification button if you want to see the next video. Also, don't forget about the promo code for my book, going to be down in the description, so that way you can use that to get a free version of my book. Not to mention, the promo code also gives you a 30-day subscription to Audible, and Audible normally gives 2 to 7 day subscriptions, and so the 30-day subscription is super awesome. I think you should jump on it, whether it's for my personal gain or just so that we can be on Audible for free for 30 days. Either way, it's really awesome. And along with that, what am I missing? Oh, and if you subscribe, you'll also get a free promo code to you if you wish to have the book. Only if you want to have the promo code to get the book. That's really up to you. Just leave a message in the comments after you subscribe with an email for me to email it to you, obviously. I hope you all have a wonderful Giga day, and catch you on the flip side, I guess.